Hi guys, it's Crafty Tina's again, and I want to show you how to make a small, easy, simple, quick notebook using the thermal cinch. Now, I was not going to buy the thermal cinch because if you've seen my other videos, you know I have the regular cinch with the wires. I love that thing. It makes great notebooks. I didn't think I needed the thermal cinch. I wasn't going to buy it. However, right before Christmas, I found that it was on sale and I had a coupon. So it made this machine very cheap, and I thought, you know, for the price, I'll give it a shot. I really would like to have some little scratch pad notebooks made. Let me just try it out, and I'm really glad I did. So with my regular cinch, I made a spiral planner, and then with my thermal cinch, I was able to make a small notebook, scratch pad. Just very simple, all matchy match because the inside of this cover matches this. So this is a great way to use the extra paper from your planner, but I really love how the set came out. So this video is actually for all those people who told me their cinch was still in the box. I am on a Facebook page. It's not my page, it's someone else's. I'm just a member. It's all about the cinch. The regular cinch, thermal cinch, the multi-cinch, and the new comb cinch. Comb binding cinch. It's not mine. I'm going to put the link in the comments, so if you have a cinch and you want to join this Facebook page, it's just members sharing ideas, how-tos, asking questions. They allow me to post my videos on there, which I'm very grateful for, to help people understand and use the cinch. This is for all the people yesterday who told me their cinch was still in the box. This is for you. Quick, simple. We're not going to go into depth. We're just going to make this little tablet so that you can get the cinch out of the box. Now, what do you need? This, you did not buy a bundle, only came with this one package. One clip, which you need 3, and spines that already have the glue strip. It's not a stick, it's a strip. I have to stop saying stick. The glue strip is already on their bindings. But look how wide their binding is compared to mine. On a small tablet, that's going to be horrible, in my opinion. It's going to take up this much space. If you want a large binding, that's great. I didn't want one. If you only add this and you want to play, you can still cut this and make this notebook. If you don't like the bindings, take this glue strip out. Put it on your own. I'm sure you can just pull it right off and use a little bit of adhesive and attach it inside your own spine. I'm going to show you how to make these. I will not buy the spines from We Are Memory Keepers. I don't like the prints. I mean, that's so plain. You only get 3 and 1 clip. I thought that was kind of chintzy, but that's typical for We Are Memory Keepers. Great tools, not so great supplies. If you bought the bundle, you might have gotten a pack of the strips. And the light really glares on the plastic. There's 50 strips in here, so this will make 100 of these tablets. You can buy this on Amazon. I could only find one seller. It was very slow shipping, but you don't need their brand. You can buy any glue strip on Amazon. This one is 6 millimeter or 1/4 inch wide. So the glue stick width is how thick your notebook is. See, you can add more than one of these inside your spine. So if I wanted to make something 1/2 inch, I would just simply put 2 of these to make my spine. I like the size. I'll probably continue with it, although this book is 44 pages plus cover and cover. I will probably buy the next size down just so I can make some small books at like 20 pages. I was really worried that I wouldn't be able to make really small books in this, but I was wrong. I'm really glad I got this. So, if you got your glue stick, the only other thing you need is, for this tablet, 11 sheets of copier paper. This is 20-pound basic generic Amazon copier paper. Nothing special, very lightweight. If this is typically a scratch pad or throwaway, I don't want to waste really good paper on it, and it doesn't need to be really good paper. One tip that I did see online for making them, and I don't know if it works better or worse, it was just a tip that I thought I would try. When you're cutting your paper, keep the pre-cut side, the very smooth side, all on the left, so that that is the side you're gluing. If you can see how mine are jagged, I'm probably going to have to go buy the stack cutter now because I fell in love with these books to make my edges more smooth. I also thought about inking the edges because I thought that would be really cool to have just the edge to be a shade of blue. So you need 11 sheets cut into quarters. You need a front and back, any print you want. This is not double-sided. Double-sided would be cute. I didn't have double-sided that was cute that I wanted to use right now. So it is just single-sided. This is, again, 4 1/4 by 5 1/2. It is a quarter of an 8 1/2 by 11. For the spine, this is a total preference. It depends on how much you want on each side. I cut mine at 3 inches because the 1/4 inch straight in the middle, and I'm going to show you how to get that, is all that's taken away, and then you have each side. I chose 3 inches because I'm using a border punch that's going to shave off some. And then you need your little glue strip. There's our self-adhesive. You pull the paper back and it sticks in there. I don't know if that's necessary. You could probably put your own adhesive down. I'm going to see if the no-name brands have the adhesive on the back, but that's not a game changer for me. That's probably why these are more expensive. And that is all you need. So get this out of the box, go plug it in, and let's get started. Once you plug it in, you simply turn on the on switch, and the little light starts flashing. Once this is heated up, it will stop flashing and beep. I do like that it beeps. My husband does not, but I do like that it beeps. The only thing I wish it would do is when you put your book inside, I wish the timer started for you, but it doesn't. You have to push the button. I've made 4 of these books. Out of the 4 books I made, 3 of them I forgot to push the button. But I was looking at the time, so we're still good. That is all you need to get started making a book. So I'm sure the people that bought this have everything but the glue stick, and hopefully you have some glue sticks. You either bought them or you have the kit. You can always pull that little glue stick right off of there. That would give you 6 books, so awesome. Most people have binder clips at home laying around. I know I do. So let's make this notebook. Sorry, had to grab my binder clips. I said that somebody has them laying around, and they weren't laying around. Let's make this. We are going to go ahead and make this one so that while it's heating, I can show you how to make the border fancy. I don't want to just sit here for 3 minutes because this machine takes 2 minutes, and then I'm doing an additional minute because I also saw that was a hack on another YouTube. I liked the idea of it staying in there a little bit longer than 2 minutes. 2 minutes seems really short for this thick piece of glue. By the way, you can also make a really pretty pen to go with your notebook. This is a clear barrel pen. I rolled up a piece of leftover cardstock and stuck it in there. Very nice. Let's make this, and then we'll explain this. Back to the paper, though. If you have a hard time finding or matching your paper, if you're like me, you have a huge amount of paper, and sometimes you just can't find paper that look good together. Give this a try. Get a 6. That means the machine is ready. It beeps and it stops blinking. See? Very quick. This tablet is great because it has corresponding paper. You can get these any craft store. I got these at Hobby Lobby. Don't pay full price. Every 5 weeks they put the Paper Studio paper on sale for 50% off. So go pick this up on sale, not full price. You have a lot of crafting supplies to buy, so don't pay full price. Let's move this to the side, and I'm going to show you how easy it is to make a book once you have your supplies. Put your cover, which is cardstock, cut 4 1/4 by 5 1/2 on top of your paper. Put your back face side down because you want it to look like that. Then give it a good tap. And remember my hint was to keep the pre-cut side over to the left so that that's the one next to the glue. The glue's pretty thick. I don't think all this is necessary, but I would rather be safe because I'd hate my pretty little book not to come out. And then put your clip. This is going to hold these pages from shifting. The next thing you're going to want to do, and I'm going to show you how to make this, so don't fret. I just wanted to get one inside and heat it up just so that we can continue. Pull the strip off, and now it's adhesive. Simply add it inside the score lines, and I'm going to show you how to put those score lines in. You can also just hold one side up and put it up against it if it's easier. Sorry about the coughing. I'm not sick. I have allergies, and it's tree pollen allergies, so with the leaves falling here in Florida, because, you know, it doesn't understand it's winter, it thinks it's fall, my allergies are killing me. So now that you've done the glue stick, you have essentially made what they have in the package. They sell these, and they're expensive, and they're not very pretty. And because they're selling these patterns, you're not getting paper that matches it for your covers anyway. I don't recommend buying these. This is the pack that came with it. There's only 3 in here and 1 clip. You need 3 of these clips. I have more because I want to have a book ready when this one's done. So now you can put this in here, and you can bind it now. And when it comes out, you can put the adhesive in here. I liked that idea. That is not how We R Makers is showing you how to do it. As you can see on theirs, they have double-sided adhesive they have here, and they want you to pull this paper back and put your cover here, which is fine. You can do it either way, it doesn't matter. But you want those papers to be flush as you can get them. You know, let's put 2 binder clips. You can get these at Dollar Tree, by the way. I think they come in a pack of 6 or 12, which would be perfect. Close them. You don't want them open. You don't want them to get stuck. Once you have them on there, close them. We are going to go ahead and put the adhesive on here. It's just double-sided adhesive. You can use glue, you can use anything. I wouldn't recommend a lot of glue because if this gets warm up here, it might melt the glue a little. So you're simply going to put this on your book. Let's take this off, and keep in mind I've only made 4 of these, so bear with me. And we've already stuck that on. Of course it's going to stick. I did not have any trouble before making this video, so it must be you guys. Trust me, it is not as hard as I'm making it. I don't know why it's giving me grief. Let's put the back on. And then put the front on. And I am slightly off. And I believe that's why I need the cinch cutter. Now remember, this only stuck to the front and the back. It did not stick to the pages. So now you can make sure those pages are touching the glue. Now we're going to clip it. I'm also going to clip down here because I don't want the glue to go too far up. I want it to stay in the bottom so that it holds all the pages thoroughly. Another thing that I saw is sometimes this glue leaks out, and you don't want that in your machine. You don't want to clean it up. Someone took parchment paper and used it as a carrier sheet, and I really liked that idea. If you have a short notebook, it will also keep it easier to open. Now we've already beeped, so we're going to open it up. And when I took this out of the package, I was really worried about how flimsy it is, but I realized it doesn't need to be sturdy. Push this down. open up your carrier sheet and make sure that your notebook is all the way down. It has to hit that metal plate in the bottom. That's what melts your glue. Once you've done that, then you want to hit the start button. Once you hit the start button, it's blinking. And that is it, ladies and gentlemen. That is the tablet. And pretty much that's the end of the video, if we were just showing you how to make it. I wanted to briefly show you how to make your spine. If you're a paper crafter, you have edge punches, probably plenty of them, because they were an obsession if you were a paper crafter. I have this one that I really like. They don't make it anymore. They have extra cartridges with different designs that you just simply take in and out of the carrier. So they folded up, they stacked up, it was great. So let's put this back in. And I want to show you how you're going to make your own spines. You're going to need a scoring pad, or you can fold it if you want. Again, if you're a paper crafter, you have one of these too. This paper is exactly 3 inches. I need to make a 1/4 inch in the center of this. So instead of trying to do the math, simply go to the center, which is 1.5. Score the line on the right. Go back to the 1.5 and score the line on the left. You have now created a 1/4 inch in the exact center. See how easy that was? That means it's ready, and that is the 2-minute mark. We are going to let that go for another minute. So when my video reaches 18 minutes, we're going to take it out. Now I have already made the perfect binder, but now I want to make the edges pretty. So let's get rid of this. And let's make these edges pretty. One of the tricks to this is you want to have it in the center. So on your border punch, it's always going to show you on both sides. I lined this up right before it punches the next hole. You could have done it in the center of the hole. Wherever you want, just make sure this side and this side is in the same place. See how much I have the exact same thing. This is going to ensure my designs are in the center. This punch is really old, but it still punches great. And with the border punch, you simply move it to one side or the other, match up the gray, and punch again. See? Now we do the same thing on the other side. And I have punched all the way across. For the little bitty notch that left, I'm just going to round it so it doesn't stick out or catch. And there you have it. A really pretty edge. You can do just the front, or you could do both sides. On this tablet, it was very flowery and girly. I did both sides. I'm only going to do one side on this one. This will also tell me which is the front of the tablet and which is the back of the tablet. So if this was lined paper, if this was lined and I picked the tablet up, I would know which is front and back. We've reached the time, so we're going to take out our book. Just simply pull it out. Take it out of the carrier. It is not hot on the top. I want to make sure that glue, even though this is hot, I want to make sure that glue's stuck. I'm going to, didn't know you weren't watching, I'm going to tap it down, run my fingers across, and then this machine has the lid, doubles as a place you can hold your book. Now if you have a little tiny book, it's just going to get lost and floppy in there. I stuck my pad of paper in there. I put it back in the carrier sheet because it's short, so it lets me hold on to it better. And I just simply put it behind the book. So now it needs to sit there for 5 minutes. I'm not a 5-minute patient person, so mine didn't sit there for 5 minutes and it was fine. This machine, I think, automatically goes off, but it is already ready because it's a steady light. It's already ready for another book. So if you had the next book ready, you could simply toss it in here. I'm going to go through one more time how to make the book, just in case somebody missed something. Since we already have this one ready, you'll see how very, very fast these go. I'm thinking with the cinch cutter, the stack cutter, I'm thinking I can make the book and then cut the edges off and make it perfect. So I'm probably going to end up getting the cinch cutter. So here's my spine. I already have my area. It's 1/4 inch because my glue is 1/4 inch. I'm going to attach my glue. Once you get it started, it's very easy just to work your way all the way down. I mean, it needs to be approximate. It doesn't have to be exact. As long as this closes, it doesn't matter if this is curved inside because it's going to melt. If you went past the paper, you don't want to leave that. You want to cut that. Because you definitely don't want it to leak out any more than it should. Another thing you can do, and it might be easier, is you can go ahead and glue these in here. So let's do that. Sorry for the squeak. This little thing is old too, but I love it. In case you don't know what I'm using, this is the ATG. It is a double-sided adhesive on a roller. It's on a tape dispenser, kind of like you'd use in a warehouse for packing tape. It looks big and heavy and awkward, but it's very well balanced. It does great if you're having to do double-sided tape. The rolls are cheaper than buying those little bitty cartridge things that you use for double-sided tape. Just thought I would share. So now we can put this in, lining it up top and bottom. Gonna leave just a tiny bit of space between it and the glue stick. Gonna mash that down. Do the same thing with the other side, and this is not one-sided paper. This is, you could have your bees flying anywhere you want. And we're gonna do the same thing with the other side. Now, if my bestie Tristan is watching, this paper's for you, of course. I had to buy this stack just to get bee paper. Just wanted to give a shout out to her if she's watching. She's probably crafting and not paying attention to me. Again, make sure your pages are stacked. Add it inside, give it a little stack again. Grab a bindy clip. I don't know the official word for these. I think they're bindy clips. Got 2 more bindy clips. This is not part of the We Are Memory Keepers instructions. They only gave you 1 clip, and they only give you a tiny one, to put on top. You really need to make sure your pages get held down. So we're going to put this on the bottom. Make sure you close it. Now, this has been plenty of time. Once this is cool, it's not getting any better. So we will open that up in just a second. We're going to put this in the carrier sheet. We're going to stick it in here. We are going to make sure it's all the way down. Can't go any further. This, by the way, is parchment paper, if I didn't say that before. And we are going to push the button. Now it's blinking, you know the timer is activated. It goes for 2 minutes and then add an additional minute. Now let's see how good we did. Right away I can see that my spine wasn't accurate. It's hard to reach around this camera to do things, so don't let that discourage you. Yours would be more flush. You could make this slightly bigger and cut it to size when it's finished. Take your clips off. This is totally cold, by the way. It's no longer warm. Might be because it's cold in here. And now I have the perfect little book. You guys, look, it's been 25 minutes and we have made 2 books and listened to a lot of instructions. So go get this out of the box, plug it in, turn it on, let's make some tablets. Remember, I'm going to link the Facebook page for these cinches down below in the comments so you can check them out if you want to join us and have some fun. I really like how this one came out. I like the corresponding flowers. Now, let's do a test. 1 page. I'm holding this whole book of 41 pages with 1 page, and it is not coming out. So, there you go. It works great. 25 minutes. We've made 2 books. This is a fabulous tool. If you didn't think you needed this, you were wrong. You do. Go pick it up while it's on sale, because we are going to make more tablets in future videos. Again, these tablets can be feminine, masculine. They can be anything you want them to be. You can also print anything you want to put in here. You can make coloring books. You can make mileage logs. There goes the beep. It's been 2 minutes. Now we wait 1 minute and that tablet is finished. See how quick and easy it is, guys? Go get it out of the box or go buy it at the store. Make sure you pick up some glue sticks because you were glue strips because you are going to want these. I'm going to go make a couple more tablets. And I will see you next time. Make sure you subscribe so you can see more videos on how to make things using fabulous crafting tools. Until next time, it's Crafty Tina's, and have a great day.